Well, the next step is to make sure we have enough water. And the answer appears to be yes, although it's hard to tell. And now while we let things happen, we'll zoom in just so it is an easier time processing crap. We will look at crime. Crime statistics, it looks like we are going to need more police stations. Commute time. It's only about 0.3, hours, minutes, seconds. You might need new power soon. We probably need to replace some of those older power plants. Water, we already know it's fine. Air pollution, I guess it's not bad. As I said before, our medium wealth is almost catching up to our low wealth and might even pass it once we, the effects of the water existing are felt everywhere. Water pollution, it's that high, whatever that is. Garbage. Capacity. Well, we're going to have to do something about that, I think. Education. Levels have risen. It's not bad. Yeah, I know. Alright. Education by age. Those old people are sure educated. Population by age. We have a lot of AARP members in our city. Life expectancy. It's not that high, really. Resident average incomes increasing. Income expenses, we're making money hand over fist. Funds, look at that chart. Demand, it's good for everything except dirty industry, which we don't care about that too much. Mayor rating, I'm in the green. Traffic volume. Let's see, passenger train, respectable levels. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to go through our stuff one by one and just see what's going on. First of all, power plants. You are good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're okay. You're alright. You're alright. You're getting old. Just to make things simple, let us replace these 3 power plants. And instantly, before everything goes bad, because we're on pause, so this is all instant even if we are waiting for the dust to clear, we are going to build 3 new gas power plants. Nice. So if we look at our power tab, we bump it down to that, we should have a leap upwards. Yes. Success is ours. Right, now let's take care of garbage. I was trying to have everything solved by our landfills, but it's become apparent that that is not a realistic idea. So we are going to just put that and some of that. The thing about landfills, the garbage doesn't really disappear, or if it does at such a slow rate that it doesn't even matter. So we are just going to do that. Go to garbage. As you can see, it's already going bye-bye, and garbage is something that can screw us over in the long term, or even the not so long term. So let's take a look at some things. For example, crime. We need more police stations. Well, we sort of need a gap station in this area. Or do we? It looks like it's doing alright without anything. Let's click over here. Alright. Large police station, we'll put it here. And another police station we will throw down here. Alright, how much is outside of the police jurisdiction? Scroll around here. Little bits and pieces of things, but overall it's pretty good. Alright, fire hazard. Alright, first of all, I think I just built this station because there was a fire one day. So I think it's worth it to build a large fire station over here. Alright. I think it's important enough to build one over here. Cover that gap. We are going to toss one down here. We're going to throw one right here. Alright. Good. Alright, so we're going to speed things along, always letting our improvements take effect. And we are having minor education problems out here. Minor, by which I mean somewhat severe. So we're going to throw a high school down here. I probably should have made a large high school, but it's alright. We will throw an elementary school here, even if it's small. Should do some good for us. And over here we're going to throw an elementary school. Over here somewhere. Ooh. And out here by the airport. Let's throw that. I said let's throw that. Nice school in the country. And I still think we need that other high school, so let's slap that down over here. Should take care of a lot of that. Desirability. It's more for curiosity than anything. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so let's take a look. Low wealth residential everywhere except there. Medium wealth, everything good except in our, super dirty area. And high wealth, it's actually good everywhere except that area too. Of course, by our disease research center, there's like a radioactive piece of land there. Low wealth commercial, medium wealth commercial, and high wealth commercial services. Commercial office, and here's the real tricker. If we wanted to build up our offices, which we might want to do at some point, the center of town and these locations would be good, and generally anywhere isn't so bad. So that's pretty nice. Let's see, agriculture. Agriculture would flourish anywhere. Dirty industry is great everywhere. Manufacturing, high tech is pretty much fine everywhere. We really have a nice city, and nobody can deny that. So let's look at water. Everything's water that needs to be watered. The city looks on this view like one of those little modern codes that you scan with a modern phone, all that modern jizz I don't know anything about. Power, well, we got power, no argument there. Traffic, like I said, no congestion. Let's even look at volume. I mean, we've got some degree of volume on streets like these, but when you look at them, 370. And I think with the NOM set to medium like I have now, you have to have well over 1,000 before problems start happening. So yeah, these roads are used, but they're not used above their capacity. I think the city will, however, start having traffic problems as soon as I connect it to other cities. But on its own, it's pretty fine with that. I'll see people are walking. People are especially walking around here to go to the train station. In terms of that, let's look at the passenger train. We have our lines. It's not terribly used, but the most used area seems to be here. 480 people are riding the train there. 895 there. Let's see, if you look at the station, 249 are using that station. 244 are using that station. We got 626 using that station. Let's go out to the country, take a look. 71 are using that. So it's not high numbers, but it's nice to have them, just to have a little boost to things. We can see our zones. Yeah. We have, it's mainly residential city with little pockets of industrial. We have our main industrial dirty area over here. Little pockets of industrial and commercial throughout. Probably need to buff the commercial a little bit, but that's Another thing, land value. It's pretty darn high everywhere. Mayor rating. They love us everywhere. Why wouldn't they? Resident average age. We have a old and craggly downtown and a very vibrant young surrounding area. Imagine that. Health. Oh my goodness. Well, we know what we need to build next, don't we? We are going to build a medical center over here. We are going to build a medical center up here. Ooh, a disease research center. I believe that even functions as a hospital too. I'm gonna plop that there. Yeah, no radius on that, so I guess not. But we'll plop a hospital nearby. What's going on down here? You're not registering on here. Maybe because they're so middle of the road that they blend into the background. You would think the guys who test this stuff would have picked up on that, but it's not a big deal, really. We'll throw that down, and that should improve health, although it's going to take a while. Air pollution. Yeah, there's a big smog stack over that area, but that's to be expected. So we got that going on. Water pollution, same. Also, the farms always produce a lot of water. Garbage. This is the one that could really kill you, but we don't have garbage around our town. Radiation. Yeah, we got it in the back of, what is this again? The Advanced Research Center. And this is also going to probably spread over the next few years. But, yeah, that's not so bad. Now that we got that, let's look at our budget. We are making a lot of money. Taxes, residential, commercial, industrial. Look, there's almost no low wealth commercial services. It's pretty funny. So, yeah, we're not gonna mess with taxes. It's we're getting most of our income from medium wealth residential. It's kind of nice. So the ordinances, I never really mess with this. I mean, legalized gambling is a way to get you money, but we don't really need all that money, do we? Community CPR. Let's do that. The thing is, we can afford to do a lot of these things. Free clinics. Let's see. Trash pre-sort requirements. I don't think we need that. Smoke detector program. That might help. Let's see. Neighborhood watch. Why not? Let's see. Junior sports is always good. Let's see. We can declare this a nuclear-free zone because we're living on gas power. Pro-reading campaign, yeah, let those kids read. Let them read some books, you know? Let's see, all emission. Don't have to worry about that too much. Let's see. Can do that. And all those things don't even add up to all that much in terms of spending. So transportation department, roads, seaports, airports. It's funny, our one airport sells as much money as the roads. But, and our mass transit doesn't make us a profit, but, you know, it doesn't matter, it facilitates business. That's the idea. Police department, fire department, police department, Department of Corrections. We don't have a jail in our city. Well, who wants to go to jail in a pleasant part of town, right? We are going to put the slammer out here. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lockup. You ever watch Lockup? So I find it pretty interesting. Oh, are we running low on water? We're really cutting it close. Let's see. Let us slap down one more water pump. Sorry to that poor person, but his house is going to be sacrificed to the needs of the thirsty masses. Alright, well that's good. Alright, let's take a look at, back at the tab here, public safety. We've got our fire department, capacity. We got a fire department landing strip. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's helpful. I don't know if any of this funding is too high or not, but it looks like everything's in order. Everything has 100% capacity. It's a good thing. Health and education. I think we could probably afford to raise some of these fundings. That's fine, that's fine. That's crazy. This, let's bump it up a little bit. This, let's bump it up. Just because we want to have a little capacity for growth, let's bump that up too. Let's bump that up a tad. And that looks good. Education. Let's see. Well, we're going to bump you up a little bit. Our university needs more funding. For sure. I could probably reduce the funding on some of these things, but I'm always worried that they're going to fill up, you know? Right, utilities. City ordinances we already looked at. Utilities, let's look at that again. Power. Oh yeah, we have the waste energy plant also producing power for us. The sanitation department. Landfill, water department, pipes, water pump. Alright, neighborhood deals, don't have to worry about that. City beautification. That's all our parks and such. We have 1 farmer's market, 1 minor league stadium, 3 community gardens of that type, 1, 2, 7 beaches, 1 soccer field, 3 ranger stations, 11 tennis courts, 69 small flower gardens, 24 small park greens, and so on. You can see how many we have of each thing. And this is far less excessive than most of my things. Government budget, building maintenance. Alright, now that we have all that, enjoy the sound of water trickling in the background as we let things zoom on ahead. What's that building? Recycling center. Oh yeah, forgot we were over here. Hey, our landfills are disappearing. Isn't that a wonderful thing? 69%, 87%, 92%. I remember in SimCity 2000, you could have, when you had disasters off, power plants would automatically replace themselves when they got too old. If you had disasters turned on, they would just promptly explode without any warning. Like, they'd just be working all fine one day and then just explode. There was no, like, cool down period. There was no time of gradually decreasing efficiency. They would just be working one day, and the next day they'd be dead. We have tons of money. Oh my goodness, we have tons of money. Now, let's take a look at... Ooh, well that plays into what I was going to suggest next. Looking at the stuff that we can do. Alright. Broadcast tower. And by stuff I can do, I mean anything under the gift basket that we haven't made. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. We made everything that we could have. I am impressed with myself. Alright. And I feel that this stuff needs to be met a little bit. So, let's take a look at that. Look at desirability. The highest wealth offices. I'm going to go here. And we are going to rezone some of this area for commercial. And look how quickly it's lapped up. It's kind of amazing. Alright. Let's go to other areas within this stuff. Oh, look how it's randomly pointing out which way it wants to go. Alright. Let's flick over here. Let's just go here. Let's go there. And let's go there. And let's see. Let's plop a few down in here. Replace some of these mansions. Replace some of these houses. Jump up here. And replace some of this. So that's just going to be a little boost. That's this area. Oh, I guess I suddenly don't want to be by the golf course. Can't see why. One of the helpful features about a low-density city I find is that you don't feel guilty taking up so much space for stuff like a golf course, because that space isn't really going to be used for too much, you know, just a few buildings rather than skyscrapers or something. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to look at our jobs and population tab over the last few years. And would you look at that, our medium wealth residential has surpassed our low wealth residential. And if we look at that, high-tech industrial is now the most common industrial in our city. So that is a wonderful thing. And high wealth office is much more than medium wealth office. High wealth service, medium wealth service are low, but they both exist. Low wealth services are something that we in this city apparently have no patience for. So, ladies and gentlemen, I submit to you the city of Valtimore. It is a glorious and happy place with 5,000 high wealth citizens. Not bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Valtimore. I am very pleased to have made this. I thank you very much for sticking with me throughout the construction of this city, and whether I do more SimCity, and if so what, is in your hands. So please respond with which of the options that I've said in previous videos dating back to the beginning of the Valtimore series, which options that I mentioned for city ideas do you find the most appealing? I want to hear what you have to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the sound of the beautiful trickling water coming down through the pipes, I bid you farewell and have a safe flight.